Today will mark the first day that I am going to be camping in my Tesla Model Y. Today I am taking a trip up to the North Shore of Lake Superior. I'm going to be staying at Burlington Bay Campground in Two Habors, Minnesota, right on Lake Superior. I'm going with a group from Girl Camper, and if you are a woman that likes to camp, you should definitely check out girlcamper.com. It's a nationwide organization, and you'll definitely be able to find people to camp with. And I'll show you a little bit of, I've got my bed set up here. It's pretty crowded right now, but surprisingly I fit an awful lot of stuff into this Model Y. There's a lot of storage space in here. And this was my setup. I just blew up half the mattress. What I like about this mattress is that you can blow up these pillows and they help to support your own pillow by bridging this gap here. So it's kind of held up by the headrest, and it's pretty comfortable actually. So I'm charged to 91%, and that's, if you want to look at miles, it's 297 miles. And I'm going to set up my navigation here. Burlington Bay Campground. So it's going to calculate that. And it's a 2-hour and 52-minute drive. It's 191 miles. And I should get there at 27%, which is plenty. Now there is a supercharger in Two Habors, which if I go out, I don't even need the supercharger, but there is a supercharger in Duluth and in Two Habors, and I can also most likely just charge at the camp. I did get an electric site, so I can probably just charge there. So here we go.
In 500 feet, stay straight to take the Interstate 35 North ramp.
Oh yeah, I've been here. I have been here before. The little dog park. Alright, I'm at a rest stop right now, and as you can see, I have 147 miles left, 45%. It's down to 76 degrees. It was 86 when I left the Twin Cities. So it's cooled down quite a bit. And I have about an hour to go before I get there. And now it says I'll reach there with 29%. When I left, it said 27%. So I think I'm doing pretty well. I don't know. It looks kind of hazy here. I don't know if it's smoke or fog. I'll see something. There is a charger here in Carlton at the casino, but I'm not going to stop. Yeah, it looks very hazy here, but I do know that we're down to 68 degrees right now, and again, when I left the Twin Cities it was 86, so that might be contributing to the fog here. But it's pretty cool, and it always is cool coming into Duluth. It's just as, hopefully it's not too foggy on the road when we get there, but we'll see.
So we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. You miss the ones you know. I'll be here, hanging on, waiting for your call. Seems like time as a wave passing by, leave a mark in our minds to turn to memories. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're gone.
Boy, they don't make it easy to back in, do they?
No.
What if I had a camper?
That's even more fun.
Oh my God. Go ahead, I'll wait for you.
Are you going to this spot or that?
Right here, yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Thank you. This is the second time I've been to Burlington Bay, and I just cannot get over how small the campsites are. I only had a car to back in here, and I had to make like a 10-point turn just to get in to my spot. If I would have a camper, I would have never gotten in my site. Never. I'm in Two Habors, Minnesota right now at a place called Burlington Bay, which is a beautiful place, but the campground is so tight.
River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone. It's gonna cry, it's gonna cry. Hey, I heard you want to leave this place where we grew up. This old town, just leave it all behind. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
All right, morning one, I'm sleeping in my Tesla. This is my bed. I have this seat, I kept this seat up because it's much easier for me to get out and in and put my shoes on and things. I'm putting on my shoes right now. I slept very well actually, but the fan, I had to get up and turn the fan down because it was so loud. I was almost afraid that it was going to wake up the neighbors, to be honest. So I will show you the settings that I did. So I'm going to make a camp setting so that it automatically like changes the fan, turns off the headlights. Whenever you unlock the door, the headlights go on, and you don't want that in a campground. So I turned off the headlights completely. But if I have a camp profile, basically, then it will automatically do all that for me. So I'll show you how to do that. A profile called camp. And what you're going to want to do if you're camping is go to lights, and I would turn your lights off. And what happens, and also turn off your ambient lights, because what happens, even if you are in camp mode, if you lock or unlock your car, your headlights will go on. And as you know, the Tesla headlights are very bright, and you don't want to shine your headlights into the camper or campsite across from you. So I turn my headlights off. The other thing, you're going to want to go to locks, and the lock confirmation sound, turn that off, because then when you get in and out of your car and you lock it, it's not going to sound the horn every time the car locks or unlocks. So just a couple things so that you're not disturbing the peace in your campground. packing up, getting ready to leave, and I have spent the last 3 nights in the Tesla. I've got it all packed up now, but I have to say, like, it was a pretty good experience. I mean, obviously all you can really do in here is sleep, but because of the camp mode, it was very comfortable. I didn't hear anything. It did rain last night, and I heard a few drops of rain, but it didn't keep me awake or anything like that. Cars coming. When I woke up yesterday from a nap, I fell asleep from a nap, and there's nobody in my loop, and I woke up and it was full. So all these campers came in, and I didn't hear a sound. So that is the great thing about the camp mode. It's almost like a white noise at night with the fans running. So 2 thumbs up. I don't know that I could do it for long periods of time, and certainly not with 2 people. But for just me, I did pitch a tent, I think you could, right there, just to keep my stuff in. But to be honest, I really didn't even need that tent, because all I had in there was some clothes, which I could have stowed in here, and my cooking stuff, which also I just have in kind of a little bag, so I could have kept that all in here. So really was not necessary to have a tent, but it was nice so I could get dressed without having to get dressed in the bathhouse. I'm just stopping here in Two Habors to charge, because I really didn't want to stop at the casino. It had me stopping in Carrollton at the casino there, but since I've been camping for 4 days, I really just didn't want to have to go into the casino today. But I've had a very nice time here camping, and this is a wonderful vehicle for camping. I mean, I fit everything. My tent, I have a good sized tent, and it fit in the front. I had it open because it was kind of wet. It rained last night, so I didn't want to wrap up the whole tent. I need to dry it out when I get home. So I just kind of threw it in the front, and it fit just fine. That I learned is when you are plugged in at the campsite, it will charge your vehicle up to the percentage that you have it. So I had mine set at 80%, so it did charge it to 80%. But the other nice thing is you can leave it plugged in, and even though it's not charging the battery, it's going to run on the AC and the climate control and everything else. It uses the power from the pole, so that it's not depleting your battery, because I would go to bed at 80%, run camp mode all night, and I'd wake up at 80%. Last night, I just wanted to make sure that was what was really happening. So I completely unplugged the vehicle last night. I didn't have it plugged into the power pole at all. And so I went to bed about 81%. And then when I woke up in the morning, it was about 70. So all night of camp mode climate control went from 80% to 70%. So leaving it plugged in at the power pole to me is a good thing. It was raining last night, so I didn't want to leave my mobile charger out there when it was raining. But you're not going to deplete your battery as long as you're plugged in my experience.